Well, this is what lip sync looks like before it's been covered by lips. This is the interior of the mouth. The words it is saying, I want to show you. It's saying, I am trapped. So you can see the I goes I am. It's a wide mouth. You see these little black pockets are the wide mouth. Trapped. The mouth I am. That's the to ra is a big mouth here. Pa goes back down really tight and sort of ed. Right, and I want to also say that inside this is a tongue, and a tongue. The tongue texture is sort of like this. It's a tube of red, black, and white that's been shaped to sort of be a tongue. But I've put black around it to mimic these. These are the teeth that will go on the top and the bottom side. So that's what these teeth are. They're already laid out and cut up to form fit over and around. Here is the right now. This is the word now. It's up here in o, in o, ooh, and it opens up right there. These are the teeth that go on top and bottom for this of now. It opens up and then it goes inside, I-N-S-I-D-E, inside. In, you can see that the top teeth are on in alone, but the oh no, the top teeth are the leftover of now. It's a relaxing, this is a relaxing position out of the ow. And then the inside is two teeth, so this is the beginning of the word in along this line right there. These are the frame numbers again. It's every blue line represents 3 frames, but this has been stretched out, so we will likely try to cut 6 slices out of it to try to get a 48 frames a second view. Again, this is all the interior of the mouth. It just completely disappears here for of side. We're going to have the 2 teeth touching each other, and that's why you see these gaps where there's no black. That's where the teeth are making an F, or the lips are closed completely and there's no teeth whatsoever. That's what these gaps are, why there's no black here and here and here. This is the these are the continuing of the teeth inside a talking clay mouth is what the rest of this says. And for talking clay mouth, this last phrase, I've redone this. I've created teeth inside of the mouth 3 times. You can see it's a repeat of the same idea 3 times. The reason is I think, and maybe I won't, but I think I'm going to have this mouth be, if I do any eyes for this talking mouth, I want the eyes to change into mouths themselves. So it'll be like 3 mouths talking for one brief moment, and then it'll go back to 1 mouth and 2 eyes. So I'll remove these teeth, which are basically duplicates of the bottom teeth here. These are duplicates of the top teeth here. And you can see, I think I'm missing some duplicates here, but I'm going to remove all of these extras for now, so you can see a little more clearly the mechanics of the mouth. It's hard to see, but it got chopped off. Inside a T, this is the closed part of the mouth. Tal. Now this is always key, the way an L goes up above a tooth, the upper teeth, as if the L is curling, curling up. Tal, talking, talking. So this teeth has been carved out so the L can go through the top of the teeth there. Talking. Now these wide things you see all along are giving a little black on the outside of the mouths in these different positions. Talking clay. Here's another L, and that's why this one overflows right there. We want the L to come up and over. Clay. Mouth. And this is where it ends, and then it goes into a relaxed position before the beginning of the next phrase. I'm going to put these teeth together next on the black, and I'll show you that. Before I do, I'm going to finish the phrase and show you the last part of this talking mouth example. This is the top teeth. This is the bottom teeth. These are all the words being drawn as mouth shapes. Being sliced by a knife is what the next phrase is. So if I take this top teeth off, this is a continuation of that other block, which being sliced up by a knife. Being a talking clay mouth being sliced up by a knife. This is the bottom teeth. These are the shapes that correspond. This is the B of B, and then it widens out to the E, where the two teeth will go together, and then the E on either side, this black on either side. And it closes back up and is just teeth alone with no black. And then the L comes up again, which I'm going to need to carve out. I need to gouge out a little bit to go right there. Being sliced. This is really, this is this D right here, the inside of the black, and the two sides up. This is a little bit of a tongue, capped mostly by see, there's a little bit of a red and black tongue inside there. That's the tongue, and then this is the black that goes over it to create this shape. Up. Closes down to a P right there, which is a very small mouth shape. All lips, no teeth. By up. And up is the P sound. The pop sound is actually this opening. Closes down to be B. Ah, and this opens wide and then out. It opens tall, I should say. Ba, I, wide out, and it closes down right here. A knife, E. And then it, this of course is the top. Here's an interesting example of where you're doing the F. Right here you see this gap of space. This will be only top teeth. It will be going right over the bottom lip right here on the F. And that's why this bottom teeth disappears, the top lip teeth stays. Knife. And then it says, ow, at the end. After this long pause of distance between here and here. It goes, ow, with big O. Again, it's a piece of larger black clay put on a already large, that's a tongue. That's red and black loop around a red blob. And then this is the black outside. Ow. Ow! And then the E, the wide E, with the teeth on both sides of it. Now, this may want to taper out a little bit more than what I have here, because as you're relaxing, ow! By here you want it not to be, there's no vocalization left. So I want it to go to a more neutral position. So I may not keep the teeth in there quite as long as it looks like here. One of the keys, though, you can see this shape is already the bottom part of a smile, which I really didn't draw there. But eventually, at the end, you're going to want the smile to kind of look like that. This is a neutral pose from here back, here on, where the mouth is stopped.